Hey, this is Mariah Grooms-Garcia, and I'm about to share an example of a student I worked with as an example of how I work with clients as well as, what I teach to my students. And this is something that is really transformative for many different clients. This one student I worked with, Sharon Tash, I feel like it really exemplified the difference between how some people do marketing and how I do it. And I just want to get you a little bit more familiar with how I work. So one of the very first things we need to do when we work together is know who your starving crowd is. And I don't mean just basically know what demographics you're looking for. We really, really need to know your starving crowd. And it is more about, if you try to speak to everyone, then you're actually speaking to no one. In marketing, there's this analogy about some people want cold tea and some people want hot tea. And so you just mix it all together. Then you have warm tea and nobody wants that, right? So you need to speak to a very specific person. And that is what is going to get you the best return on investment for your time and your money and advertising and posting and all of that. You need to be talking to a very specific person. One of the big mistakes I see with social media marketing really often is that people try to they're trying to post 7 days a week, and Monday is about moms, Tuesday's about dads, Wednesday's about kids, Thursday's about, it's approaching all sorts of different audiences when really your goal, it doesn't mean you can't post that same content necessarily, but you need to be having in mind if this is your starving crowd is, these moms who are dealing with kids with health issues, for instance, that the way you talk about everything, the way you present this information and everything, it's going to be geared towards that person and how it's going to help them. And that's the second point, is really focusing on the outcomes of your product and whatever information you're sharing. This is all about, well, how is this going to change that person's life? How is it going to make them bigger, faster, stronger, a better mom, whatever, that is bigger, faster, stronger, right? All of those things that we really focus on outcomes, not on the fact that you offer it in 10 different colors. And the other thing is the third thing really is that a lot of times we focus on a demographic. Marketers will just focus on women ages 35 to 65 who live in Minneapolis, when that's actually, there's a lot of people in that category. And what is going to get you the best return on investment is focusing on people who have a very specific need. And that goes beyond their age. It's not about their age and it's not about their gender. It is about the need that they have that you are going to fulfill, how you are going to fulfill that person. And that means we go deep. I mean, we're talking about what are these people's goals and their motivations? What are the barriers that hold them back from buying something? If you're approaching an audience who tends to be really, really frugal, we need to know that, because we need to make sure that we're showing how this product, for instance, is going to actually save their household money, or those sorts of things are all very important. And that's going to be very different. Those women ages 35 to 65 in Minneapolis, some of them are going to care about frugal things, and some of them just, that's not really a high priority. So we have to figure all these things out, right? Okay, I'm not going to go deep in that. What I want to show you is an example of one of my students, Sharon Tash, and how this played out for her. And this was interesting for me because she had worked with 4 different professional social media marketers before she came and worked with me. And one of the things that had happened with all those different social media marketers is they were helping her, build up her Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. But they were encouraging her to use hashtags like hashtag gym rat, hashtag sweat angel. And hashtags are just like live links that connect a certain topic. And so what was happening is she was using these sorts of hashtags. Here's the thing. Sharon Tash, her business, her fitness center is really about, it's really for women who are big and tall, who are looking for that small feel of a fitness center. And really, gym rats, sweat angels, and all of those are the people they're trying to avoid. They're already gym adverse. So using those sorts of hashtags is just going to get not the people you're looking for. So what we wanted to focus on is really understanding what drives these people, what deters these people from becoming part of a gym like this. And so we focused more on positive hashtags that have to do with that kind of body type and those issues that those people are dealing with, and following people that those people find inspiring. So things like hashtag bold and beautiful, and talking to people in a way that they're already exercise and gym adverse. So really that changed completely how we were doing social media with her, because before it was all about, hey, here's a gym, you want to come, you want to get fit and get your six-pack abs. And the reality is these people are not looking for six-pack abs, they're just abs. They're looking for healthy life, the best version of themselves. And how can we encourage that, pause that vibe through social media and attract those people? So we needed to really focus on those people, what they needed, and how to avoid the pains that they were trying to avoid by, not even going to the gym. So that's just one example of how I work with clients and how we really focus on transforming the way you talk to this ideal client, so that you are talking to that person, that individual who is scrolling through their phone on Facebook or Instagram, that they should come across this and be like, oh my gosh, this person, this company gets me. This is for me. And that's what we need to get to.